It seems like a pretty small thing to show at the end of a process that now spans, I think, technically over a decade in preparation. But this is the letter that arrived July 23rd from the president of the NCAA Division II Membership Committee. And there are quite a few facts in here, but the short version of it is that we are welcomed into active membership in NCAA Division II, and we are continuing in active membership, but in a slightly different capacity with the Great American Conference. It seems like such a little thing to mention the contents of one letter, but the path to this point is much more complicated, and it involves very many people. In fact, I'm sure I would miss someone, and there may even be persons who have been a part of this who are not gathered here in the room today for this announcement. But looking around the room, I know that there are a number who were active participants in the preparation of documents and applications and checking and double checking, triple checking, getting drafts back and going over them again. So I would like to ask anyone who has been a part of this process of preparing and making the application complete and ready to be submitted and now approved, if they would stand at this time. And these are generally very shy people, so we may have to wait a moment. I'm sure that this does not cover all of those who have helped in the process. We have coaches who have been involved who are not able to be here today. We do have a number of coaches present with us today, and we owe them a great deal of thanks for the extra burden that transition from one set of rules to another. And by the way, have any of you ever seen the NCAA rule book? It's as large as some small children, actually. So trying to become acquainted with and to rigorously apply those rules and abide by them has been a process involving lots of hours. I think it would easily run into the area of thousands of hours of preparation. So thanks to all of you. I want to also say thanks to my administrative colleagues, all but one of whom I think are in the room today. As we considered something as major as an affiliation change from what had been a very good association for this institution for 40 years, it was not something that we took lightly. We considered all of the ramifications of what new relationships would mean. Of our former conference, only one is currently in our new conference. So it was an entirely, save one, new set of institutions, new personnel, new coaches, new athletic directors, new presidents. It was quite a shift, and I can't express appreciation strongly enough to the Great American Conference for the way they have welcomed us in and made us to feel like a member even before we were officially, as of yesterday, a full member, active member of the NCAA Division II. So thanks to all of those. Colleague administrators, thank you. We couldn't have done this without a good, solid consensus of agreement that this was a good way to go. I also want to say thank you to our faculty and staff and the campus. Athletics sometimes is not viewed entirely positively by a campus community. It's viewed as taking students out of classes. It's viewed as putting a standard for the classroom studies as being below that of participation in some athletic contest. But as we began to talk about and explain the required progress toward graduation of the NCAA rules, our faculty and the staff that were involved quasi in the academic mission of the institution began to realize that what was being required of us as a campus and as a student body and as a coaching staff was really a step forward in terms of helping students get through toward graduation. And that, after all, is our purpose. We're not here just to give people a place and a time to play. We're here to help them move toward career goals, toward degrees, toward careers, and toward productive service among their communities, churches, and workplaces. So we feel like this is way more than a piece of paper talking about a membership status. It is a way to help Southern Nazarene University fulfill its academic and social and spiritual mission in a better way. So for all of those reasons, we're very glad to be here. This room has become a place where good news is shared. And it just seems right, even on a hot day where it seems a little warm in here, actually, to me, that we're here to share good news. And so I want to end my comments there and invite Audra Tope. And Audra has been a terrific help to us. I think perhaps Bobby Martin in a few moments will say additional words. But Audra, it's wonderful to have you here. And we hope that as you return back to Arkansas, that you will give our regards to Will Pruitt, our conference commissioner. Tell all the staff there how grateful we are for their help, your help, in getting us to this point.
Thank you for inviting me here today on what truly is a celebration of not only the acceptance into full NCAA membership, but also celebrating the hard work of all the individuals in the athletic department and across campus that helped Southern Nazarene achieve active member status. I've been fortunate enough to work with Southern Nazarene and the individuals within the athletic department through this transition. I've been very impressed with not only their efforts and dedication throughout the membership process, but also with the contributions that they made within the conference infrastructure at all levels, from the coaches to the administration to even at the presidential level. Southern Nazarene has shaped our conference during its first 3 years. GAC Commissioner Will Pruitt was unable to attend today as he was traveling back from Indianapolis. He's actually on the Management Council, which helped they actually provide the final approval on all the membership decisions, including Southern Nazarene's approval into active member status. As the membership process is one with great scrutiny, and I think that Bobby can attest to that and may speak of that later. It can be very trying, but also a very worthwhile process. We're very proud that Southern Nazarene was able to make it through in just 3 years. And throughout the way, we received a lot of positive feedback from the NCAA staff. Not a lot of issues, and we're very proud of that as Southern Nazarene progressed through the process. So on behalf of the conference office and all of our GAC member institutions, I want to extend our gratitude for the commitment to this process and our sincere congratulations. We look forward to watching this next chapter unfold. Thank you.